Right.
And so that's when your mom was all nice to me. Like your mom, she's all nice to me, but Lisa can't handle it. She won't even look me in the face anymore.
Lisa's weird.
Well, of course she's weird, but when she sees me, she runs in the direction.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking weirdo.
Well, no, because don't make me start reading you again.
Yeah.
She's your problem.
Crazy.
Well, besides being crazy. Now, they're not together anymore, are
Thank
they?
God, no, of course.
Yeah, done over.
She lives in like Wasilla and she had a baby. She's a little girl.
With someone else out in Wasilla and had a little
Mhm.
baby already. God, help the baby. I think Bart is such a nice person. I'm so glad that is over with. Yeah. Hmm?
Yeah. Bart's awesome.
I remember all those days. Right in the early days, I remember Don Walker.
Today I met Dean was at that fucking trailer.
What trailer?
Remember with Dennis, Lynn, and Adrian?
Oh
That's the
my.
day I met Dean, when he was on 6 Visit Accessing.
Oh my
On my
God.
birthday, my 25th.
Yes.
No, 27th birthday. My 25th birthday, I was still dating Tim, so I was 27, 28.
You turned 28, you were 27.
Yeah, I was dating Tim when I was
Fucking 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was insane.
He just found a journal from 7 years ago. That's like prime time drug days, dude. Read that shit.
Yeah.
And it starts off like, oh, I want to read that later.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, his
Well,
fucking
that was when we
journal was
electrocuted
awesome.
everybody's face.
Yep,
that
and
night.
everyone was like loving it. Like, let me try.
And then what was her name? The fat chick, Teresa.
Teresa.
And then she started doing coke with those two little guys from the hillside.
Yep.
In the red truck.
And the jacuzzi in the back. Everybody was
Well,
like,
no, because what's his name with
Mike.
the long hair?
Mike.
And that back acne.
Beginning
Remember
to-
his back
not
acne?
really tough, no.
It was like fucking huge, nasty.
I'm not.
And you're like, I am not fucking getting in the jacuzzi. That is disgusting. What did you say? That's not what you said. You were all fucking.
I'm not getting in the jacuzzi. It's disgusting. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah,
I'm not getting in there with him.
I am not having sex with all of you people by getting in that jacuzzi. Because that's disgusting.
Gross.
And
I'm not fond of group jacuzzis anyway.
that was just, well, right, because everybody's asshole.
It's disgusting.
Asshole and balls
You
and
see all the
pussies.
soap scum? It's gross.
Well, the
Gross
balls
all
and
the
pussies are floating around and they're gross. It makes me want to vomit. So I am like, ew, sick. To me, I always look at it as asshole soup. It's fucking nasty. So, yeah, but he had that horrible.
I see him, I want to see naked. I'm like, I'm gonna do it. No.
Well, then he was all doing the whole pet me, touch me.
Dean?
No.
And then Dennis Lynn's over here freaking singing Namaste. Remember?
Oh my God, what was he singing?
Namaste.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, Namaste. No one would want to shoot him. And him and Adrian started singing together. Oh my God.
I found him on Facebook again.
Dennis Lynn's playing at Sea Galley.
He plays at Sea Galley. I want to go see him.
Little Peppermill, whatever one. It's same fucking thing, whatever.
Going there.
Sea Galley.
Hey
You guys
Dennis.
saw the
The
commercial?
rabbit didn't die. What's up, baby?
He's married now.
To who?
Shit. Used to try something too. It was nasty every day.
He quit coming to me to get a haircut when he asked me what I would do with the super long hair because I wanted to change it. And I said, even Bon Jovi cut his hair, Dennis.
They cut into a bog with his chin.
I saw that picture.
Get rid of your fucking hair, dude.
Well, or keep it or do whatever you're going to do. It doesn't really matter, but don't ask me, a question and then be like, all disappearing afterwards.
Red Stone's got a whole remember him?
Barely. I remember the name.
Oh,
Brent.
you'd recognize him. Pretty boy. Used to be married to Catherine. Used to play in a band.
Oh, yes, Brent.
Brent Stone. You know Brent.
Brent. Yeah,
Yeah.
closet case Brent.
He moved to fucking San Francisco.
Who's his boyfriend?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I don't know.
Get
I
there.
don't know that fucking closet yet. But I guess apparently he went out, when he first moved there, he went out partying and woke up in traffic. What else did he go to? Just for asshole?
Yeah.
Author? What?
Spitting out quarters, wondering why your ass is sore.
And yeah, and then mhm. But this guy's all trying to be friends with Dean again. I'm like, oh my god.
He's a Pisces. Dean's a Cancer.
Oh,
Why do you
I
think
know.
he was trying to be friends with him?
Mm-hmm.
I can't. You know what? What was the key player's name from
Randy?
the Junk Bucks?
Oh,
The Asian guy.
fucking James.
And what was the blonde guy's name?
James and John.
Okay, I couldn't remember
They're a
John's.
couple now.
They've been a couple.
Well, they're out public. They're out now apparently.
Where?
Where they're fucking living. I have no idea.
They were a couple. There was no.
Well, I know, but
weren't a couple.
they didn't want to admit it, you know. That's why I wouldn't. Like, James was.
To you?
James is like, yeah. It would make
They
sense.
talk to me about it all the time. I'm like, cool, okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm like, to anybody. It wouldn't, maybe just you, but yeah. I'm like, come on, you guys.
They were so cute together. They've been together forever now.
Mhm.
And what was it? So James is the one was all pissed off at. That's why he got so bitchy. He was all pissed off at whatever his name is, the one you just named. Brent was all pissed off at him because he says you're a fucking need to come out of the closet, dude, and just you don't have to fucking get a boyfriend, but he's like quit it because he like plays these little games with us. And I'm like, oh, the flirty games, the attention games, all that other shit. When you won't do what he says, he manipulates you. And James was like, motherfucking winner. And I'm like, you need to stop falling for him because he's not that cute.
Yeah.
And when we were leaving one night, Kathy had him, right? And Eva, him, and Kathy and I were all hitting the door at the same time. And Brent couldn't even walk. He got off the stage, you know, because in the last set they did like, what, 8, 10 shots?
Right.
And couldn't even fucking walk out. She's carrying him out the goddamn door. And I said, are you fucking wasted off your ass again? And he goes, what's that supposed to mean? What do you mean by that? And I said, you're always
He
wasted.
got so mad at me because I saw Catherine after they got the divorce. She left her finally.
Good.
And I go, finally, man. I go, I don't even know in all those years. So I saw him at Coots like a week later. And I walk into the DJ booth and I'm talking to Sal, you know, I'm like, hey, what's up, Sal? And I go, what's up, Brent? He goes, what's up? What's up?
Right.
He's like, I'm like, what's wrong with you? And he goes, it's about time. I'm like, oh, you must have had a chat with Catherine. And I go, yeah, it's about time. She's like, your fucking piece of shit ass. And he's like, I haven't been nice to you. I go, I'm nice to you. I go, but I don't think you're worth marrying. I go, you're a pain in the ass to be with.
Yes.
I go, you have some serious issues. You need to
Yes,
work on."
and he's
I
still
just
with
walked away, and
sexuality.
he was just like floored.
Good for you.
And I'm like, what? And he's like, I can't believe she said that. And Dean's like, you are kind of high maintenance, dude.
High maintenance. He's a fucking queen.
Mm-hmm.
He's a pretty queen.
Yes, he is.
And the problem I had with him was after he had done so much shit, he couldn't sing when he got too drunk.
No, he's just retarded.
No, what happens? Listen to my voice, all
He's
right?
retarded.
When he got too high, he started singing like this. I'm like,
He's
you get
listening.
gayer as you get drunker.
Yeah.
Me, I just get quiet. Yeah, what's up? I was like, wow. Somebody said to me, Valerie said to me, she says, I don't know why the fuck nobody killed you hanging out there. And I said, if you knew how many fags were running around that place.
Coots?
Yeah,
Tons.
it's all gay. There's more people in the closet than out of the closet. Don't ever fucking forget that shit.
That's true.
And they're all where? They're gonna go hang out at the roughest, toughest straight bar in town so that nobody knows they're fags. And if they don't go home with a chick and all drunk, then they're gonna go home with each other. And there's this whole game they play and they follow each other home. And I said it just grossed me out. Ugh. I was like, no, dude, you're gonna like me with my hair off, my face washed, sober, fresh breath, you know, not all fucking
Yeah.
lipstick down the side of my face, wig on sideways, puking my fucking guts out drunk. Not gonna happen. If you think you're gonna be sick when you go out and party, drink milk.
Drink milk. It comes up a lot faster, easier. Doesn't hurt so bad.
Yeah, then barf.
I know, fucking Eva's at the work one day telling everybody I was how to have a puke. I'm like, thanks, Eva. She's like, my told me how to puke. I was having a hard time puking. I go, drink a glass of milk. Drink some ice cream milk. It comes up faster.
Yeah.
Easier.
Exactly. So funny. God, those were some drunk days. Where was one night where Eva and Catherine took me home, and Eva and I were ranking on men, and Catherine's face was just white. She just looked at me funny, and I go, "What?" And she goes, "Do you feel that way about men?" And I'm like, "I fucking hate men." Are you kidding me? Yeah, I fucking hate them. I'm like, give me a list and I can totally tear them apart. Don't even fuck that. And so I was just going off on wine and stuff. And she was like, just floored. She couldn't even believe it. I'm like, no. And she goes, I've never met a man like you. I said, I've heard that a lot.
I've heard that a lot.
I stand around the car, slam the door, hi! You know, woo! See
I
you
do it
later.
all the time, thanks.
Yeah, I've heard that. Someone else just told me that they never met a gay man like you. I said, you probably never will ever again either.
Have you seen Marie Antoinette?
Yes.
Fucking ending's stupid.
The ending of the trashed on room.
No, like when she go, okay, they said
Or she's driving by
she's driving
crying,
she's like,
yes.
I was just saying goodbye, and it shows the fucking trash. I'm like, that's the end?
Yes.
Stupid.
I got it. It's deep, Michelle.
It is deep, I got it, but it's freaking so suck.
Eat another pill, you'll be fine. Just watch it again.
I'll watch it again, but I fell asleep the first 3 times I watched it. She was around here, I don't know.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? You went jewelry shopping and fucking drank like a goddamn
I
fish.
went jewelry shopping, but I went in the drawer.
Whatever you would have been back
And
then.
like, give me the plate of blow.
You would have been all, or the laudanum is what it was back then. Laudanum was a derivative of opium, and you drank it, and you just got fucking cracked out, iron and cut. So you'd have been all a mess, eating the opium. You'd have been all opiated out.
That's any different from now.
Yeah, that was my point. That's like I said, you'd have the laudanum. Michelle would be like, they would have burned you for a witch.
That wouldn't last very long.
Yeah.
You're a witch.
Burn the witch!
What about your career? Yeah. She was very carefree though.
When I was at
The guy she
the,
started having an affair with was hot.
huh?
The guy she was having an affair with, he was cute.
The,
Except when he was posing on the horse, that was killing me. Get her in your imagination and showing the horse. I'm like, this is killing me.
well, I think, is that the Kristen Dunst? I like her.
Yeah, I do too. So you went and saw, whatever that was, Section 9? Something 9, District 9 movie? Have you seen that?
Yes,
Did you watch it?
yes.
It's fucking retarded.
The one with the bugs.
I walked out.
You walked
30
out of the
minutes
bug
into it,
movie?
Fucking retarded. I'm like, most dumbest movie I've ever seen in my life.
I watched the whole thing.
That was terrible.
It was okay.
It was dumb.
I thought it was cool that I like independent film. So I
Yeah.
thought it was cool that they had nobody of any name,
Right, that was
did
cool
the whole
part.
goddamn thing, blah, 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 and it was intense. And if you would have watched the whole thing, you would have gotten it a little bit better because at the very end, what I think is stupid is that the guy got away with the baby, his son, and they'll be back in 3 years, Earth time.
Right.
Okay, I was like, now, what? You know what I mean?
Earth time.
Well, I know what they meant because he's going to travel somewhere and back and be there in it takes 3 years in Earth years to do it.
Right.
But a flash of lightning when he does it or whatever. Setting it up for another movie just in case they decide to make another one. And then it shows the guy turning 100% and he makes these flowers
For his wife.
and he leaves them on his wife's door.
Yeah, I called Angelica to get the lowdown on what happened.
Yeah.
But I was like, darn.
Hold fucking still for a minute.
Sorry.
Throw it on the floor or whatever. Anyway, yeah, it was interesting. Whatever that was. Okay.
Yeah. We started watching. I'm like, okay, 15 minutes. I'm like, Dean, this movie retarded.
Mhm.
What? Just pull it off? Oh, okay. I was all pleasure around it. It's just like my hair, too. Perfect.
When was the last time you were in Coots?
Last week.
Last weekend?
Yeah, last week. I try to, I'm going out tomorrow night after there's a 36th grade quiz, so. What else was that?
Going to Coots, 36 Crazy Fizz.
No, before
Last time
that,
you were in
something
Coots,
else.
District 9 was a stupid
I
movie.
don't know. This is like me and Dawn always backtrack over her. I'm like, da 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 da. Thank you, Michelle. I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, I smoke too much pot for you trying to pay attention.
She's a drug addict.
I'm trying to get my mom to freaking smoke pot, man. I used to be able to tolerate my dad anymore. She's like, I'm afraid to smoke pot because I might like it too much. That's the point.
How old is your mother now?
60. She just turned 60. I took Christina and little T to our cabin in Canada. I was like, yeah, I'm almost 16. She's like, what? Mom looks great right now. She thinks she looks terrible, of course, but
Miss your mom.
she went to New York recently on a road trip, and her number one rule is, you're on a road trip, you better be calling people while you're on the road, you know what I mean? Because I know something happens to you. So I'm calling my mom's house for like 3 days. I'm like, why is nobody answering the phone? You know? So I call her cell phone, and she's got this tone with me, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. Call her the next day, and she's Sam's gonna go, are you in New York right now? She goes, yeah, I already told you that. I'm like, no, you didn't. Didn't know you drove to New York. She goes, how did you tell I was here? Then I go, because you're mean. I go, your just attitude just blows when you're in New York. That's what that is. And she's like, you can tell though. I go, Mom, I can tell the minute you're in New York. I go, you just changed. You are not relaxed. She's got auto noticeable. I'm like, yes. You can tell when grandma's gonna show up, you know what I mean?
Which grandma?
Trippy. You can tell when they're about to arrive, she's all like agitated.
So how's Jack? He's been cancer free.
Jack's doing real good. And we still have hypochondriac.
Still alive for God,
So I have hypochondriac. If it sneezes, I got damn disease. We'll sneeze, sniffle. I gotta go to the doctor. You are sick. I guess my mom goes, so when your dad passes away, you're in charge of the drugs he has? And I'm like, really? She goes, he's got like closets full. I go, well, go home and sell it.
God.
Because when he was sick with cancer, I came home one day and he was like fucking puking off the balcony, right? I go, Dad, what's going on? He's like, I don't feel good, you know, da, 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 da. He's like,
What pills did he take?
hold on, he was on an abundance of pills. And I go, what did you take today? He goes, nothing. I go, what did you take yesterday? He goes, nothing. I go, you're going through withdrawal. I go, you cannot quit Oxycontin cold turkey. It's gonna make you sicker. I go, you went from a 60 milligram pill to nothing. I go, no. I go, this is what we're gonna do.
The drug addict daughter saved his
I don't
life.
take Oxy, but I know about it. I go, that's what we're gonna do. You're gonna taper way off. I go, so right now you're gonna take a 60 and we're gonna work our way down. So eventually you're gonna move off your pills. He's like, okay. Totally safe. Your husband died. How do you know all this? I'm like, because
I'm a drug
he
addict.
knows. I told him all when he was sick. He knows all about me now. So
I think the coolest thing Jack said was he was reading his
it's the only
thoughts
person I never freaking took a pill from was my dad. I never took it from him.
from him.
I never took his pills, yeah. He needed them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or when my mom shot, he had liquid morphine. My mom shot into his stomach in 5 seconds. I'm like, Mom! Fucking shot out of the chair and threw up. I'm like, Mom, you just can't freaking put morphine right into his stomach. You gotta ease it in there. Mix it in with something. You know, and she's like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, you're killing his belly. You know? So we puked it out, so we had to do it again. And he was scared. I'm like, let me do it. I'll put it in with your insurer, you know what I mean? Just coating your belly. She about killed the man.
This was all when he had his nose cancer.
Oh my God, dude, yeah, my dad went through radiation and chemo
I
for 9
remember.
months, yeah. Every day I come home from work, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
there.
I come home from work every
that.
day, yeah, every day
yes.
for 9 months, yeah.
I was there.
He'd knock over his thing every night trying to open the door for me. I'm like, Dad, remember to take it off the hanger and walk it to the door. I know.
Sit there in the couch, sit there in the chair.
Yep.
Your mom did Reiki and everything on it the whole time.
My mom was a fucking wreck that time.
I
A wreck,
remember.
holy moly.
Thought it was a sinus infection and it was a fucking
7 months later, he's like, I don't have a
goddamn
fucking sinus infection. My nose is bleeding.
fucking tumor in his face.
Yeah, that big.
I think it was behind
It's
the
from smoke.
from
Forest
camping.
fires, camping,
Yeah.
smoked foods. Well, I got it in Africa.
Right, sitting around the fucking
Mhm.
campfire.
They burned everything. Wasn't gonna get a second opinion. God, he got so skinny. He still looks good though. He still gets skin cancer.
Is Grandma Joe alive?
Yep. Grandpa just lost his lung.
Right, because he had a speck of cancer.
No, the mass was 5 by 5. It was this big long a couple years ago, and then they went in to take it out, and it was 5 by 5. So he
Well-
lost his whole lung.
She said to me, how many years ago was that? Because the kid is 6, so it's been 7 years ago.
Mhm.
The kid's 5,
Right.
so it was before we even had the kid. That everything was great, but he had had a speck of cancer so small that they weren't even worried about it.
Right.
but they were watching it because it was obviously gonna grow, it's cancer.
Right.
And when it got big enough, they were gonna chop it out.
Yep.
And so,
Yeah.
it took how many years later?
Yeah, they were shocked it was 5 by 5 and the whole one had to come out. Grandma looks really good, they're doing good.
Did they ever go to Rio and go to the topless beach?
No, they went to Aruba.
Aruba, the
Like,
topless
yeah,
beach.
yeah, my
right?
mom's like, she's like, I'm going topless. I'm like, no, you're not. You're just talking shit. Mom goes, my mom would have died.
She should have.
She should have, yeah. My mom.
I
would've
should
had-
call her. Let's fucking go, Joe.
Yeah, my mom would have had a
Instead of
heart attack.
G.I. Joe, we'll call, come on, Grandma Joe, just let them be
Mhm.
free and drop to your knee.
It's hilarious. I told you about my bikini story, right? Well, the day we were at my mom's house, she goes, Michelle, can you come here and fix my hair? And she answers the door with no teeth in it, no hair on. My grandma wears a wig.
Right.
And I'm like, don't ever do that to anybody. She looked like my great Aunt Jenny. I was like, whoa. And then we went shopping, right? She wanted to go, because she bought her first long pair of underwear. She wanted a pair of long panties, which I don't know why, because she has no ass. We got her some of those from Victoria's Secret, these little
So I
white.
did do it once before she drops
It's fucking
dead.
hilarious. And then we go bathing suit shopping, right? So I'm sitting in the lot, I'm sitting in the waiting room, you know, in the hallway, whatever, sitting there against the wall, because I don't even go in the room and watch my grandma dress. And my mom's there trying bathing suits on, so we just wanted to get her in the water so she'll wait at least, because she hates going in the water for some reason. So my grandma starts walking out with bikinis. Okay, I'm just dying. The lady comes in and was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." My grandma's like, "She's fine." Walks out in a bikini. I'm just dying. I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like, we're fine. My grandma's just entertaining me. It's hilarious.
That'd be
You would have been
really
dying.
fucking making me die laughing.
You would have been dying.
So
You
she
would
wears
have
a full
been
wig
fucking
now. Her
dying.
poor little head's probably
She's
small.
got the sides, so she's got the old man side, you know, back and sides, but it's all this is just gone.
Right, and she wore that hairpiece trying to cover it up forever.
And it looks great.
Then she's got a wig now, or does she still have that?
Just a wiglet. I don't get how you don't take it off, man. But once every 2 weeks, that would drive me up the fucking wall. I thought it would be hot, itchy, and sweaty. That's all I could think of, and stinky.
Well, there's so many different types of hair integration systems now.
Right?
I have clients that use them.
Yeah. Oh, this guy coming in. Makes me $3,000 for these things. He said nobody knows wearing one. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh my god. So on the airplane to Las Vegas, this guy had one that was so, like, the colors were different. And I was like, what is he thinking? Like, they were two different colors, right?
My Uncle Joe
And
was
then
one
when you
that's
turn-
gold, and his hair is brown.
Thank you.
It's so ugly. And he's like such a Guido man. Gold jewelry.
Right. Well, my favorite part is
Guido.
the whole front has this fucked up hairline that looks like you have a piece of hair laying across
It's like
your face.
Yeah.
Like
it's
this.
like super thick.
Like this,
Yeah,
laying on your
it's
head.
ridiculous.
He's so proud of the fact. And I was like, Heather, look at that guy. And she's like, what?
And
Don't
you're
make-
just walking strutting. or
Yeah, and I'm
shit.
like, look at his hair. Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, it's weird. Keep being stupid. Uncle Joe. He thinks he's rock and cool too. He struts. It's hilarious. Such a Guido. Where's gold tacky jewelry? I can't even feel it. God, they're so much thinner than they used to be.
Well, those big hunks of glue that everybody's sticking in everybody's head. Yuck. Candy break.
Even back in the day, I mean, they're so much thinner.